Thanksgiving exactly 2 weeks away. You're most likely gearing up to tell your family what you're thankful for, right? But are you doing all you can to be good and do good for others? Author, mom, blogger extraordinaire Laura McKnight is here to help us make, doing good easy, because we need help.
Doing good needs to be easy. I think it needs to be easy, fun, and rewarding. How about that?
That means you have some tips.
I have some tips. I always have tips about doing good and how to make it as fun as possible, especially when it comes to teaching kids about generosity. Because so often we think that it has to be not very much fun to say, okay, kids, you've got to be generous. But if you can make it really fun, I think it adds a lot to the whole experience.
And don't you think when you teach kids, when you take it to the basics, as an adult, you get better?
Oh, I think you get better. I often think that the person doing the giving and the person teaching children about giving absolutely gets the most joy out of it.
I love it. Okay, so your first tip is bringing in cards. Make a card.
Yeah. So on Thanksgiving Day, usually there's some time, at least at my house or my mother's house when she's doing the cooking. I think it's a great time to rally all the family members together. And what we're going to try this year is to fill out little cards, have everyone fill out a card that says something about them, and then collect them. So at the dinner table, actually do a quiz. I love quizzes. How to do good, doing good this way.
But may I just speak up for the football fans? Do this during halftime, okay?
Yes.
I'm not trying to make a card while my game is on.
You can fit it all in. You can multitask the doing good activities on Thanksgiving.
Okay, so we filled out our cards.
Fill out the card. And what I think is nice to do is couple it with thoughts about gratitudes. So even going around the table and asking everyone to say something that they are grateful for. My kids love to talk about gratitudes, and at first they would say, well, we don't really want to do this today. But now they remind me in the car on the way to school. They'll say, Mom, you forgot the attitudes. That's not exactly it, but close enough. I'll take it.
I will take it. That is a small victory. So your step 2 is to plan a gift for the winner. That gift could be a cake, or it could be donating in their name.
Yeah. In our case, it's usually a cake because I love to bake. Even on Thanksgiving, I don't typically bring pie. I bring cake. So we love to give a cake to the winner. But I do think it's nice that the person who gets the most answers right about their family members can make a donation. We can make a collective donation in that person's honor, maybe collect some coins to a charity of choice.
I like that. And when they're filling out things, it's basically the Who Am I card. You're saying something nice about people?
You're saying something nice. Yes, and you're just saying something about yourself that maybe your family members didn't even know. So our questions have been, once I, think of how many fun things you could do, something that somebody might not know. Within the last year, I maybe ran a marathon, cleaned my closet. It doesn't have to be anything too fancy. And then who am I? You put your name at the bottom of each card, so then when you collect the cards, you're learning a little bit about everybody else.
I love that. And then you assign the cards a number.
Assign the cards a number. And then people have to guess who that was.
And you will probably be in shock and awe to realize that the person next to you did so many great things that you kind of missed because we're so busy in our everyday lives.
We're so busy, and often on Thanksgiving we don't have a chance to catch up on what happened in the last year. What did you do, and what can you be grateful for? So, again, these things can be very simple, but I think that the most fun things about giving really are simple.
Okay, so let's pretend like we're at our Thanksgiving meal.
Yes. Okay,
so what have you done that I don't know about that I need to be thankful for?
This would be your card. Once I. So what have you done in the last year that you think your family members don't know anything about?
They know kind of everything. I'm on TV, so they're
well, that's true.
No secret.
That's true. Well, I think it was at this kind of a project when many years ago I actually had my sister dress up as a turkey and deliver little family newsletters, and I don't think my family ever will forget that, and my sister will never forgive me. She said, remember when you made me dress up as a turkey and pass out some of your funny activities? I said, yeah.
That was you.
Oh, well.
But she's thankful for the smile.
Right. So
I think because I started working out, I've kind of motivated some people to do push-ups on their desks.
Oh, you have?
If you walk around the studio, you'll see me doing push-ups.
That's good. That is a gift. That's caring for yourself. So within the last year, I think that's kind of nice to summarize what you did.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah, just little ideas for doing good around the dinner table at Thanksgiving.
Because your mantra was good for you is good for everybody else.
Good for everybody else.
You have a diaryofagoodgirl.com.
Diaryofagoodgirl.com.
That's the blog?
That's the blog, and we have a section on that blog called Make Giving Fun, and that's where we post really neat ideas for how you can have fun with giving at home, and I promise they are all very easy.
She's a mom of 5, so she can say it's easy. It's easy.
It can't be hard or you won't do it. And nothing's worse than telling your kids, okay, kids, we're really going to have fun right now. We're going to do some good. And they roll their eyes and say, oh, what do you have in mind? But really, we've tested these activities that are on this website, so we know that they work with kids of all ages.
Well, you can find the link to Laura's website on our